G'day and welcome back to MGUY, and welcome to this edition of MGUY EV News for Thursday the 16th of May 2024. Starting with a hilarious one here. Eco-friendly brake cables eaten by foxes after switch to soy insulation. Soy insulation for soy boys. The animals are attracted to the green material which insulates cables and other car parts, causing hundreds of pounds of damage. Eco-friendly brake cables are being eaten by foxes after manufacturers switch from petroleum-based insulation to soy, forcing owners to wrap their cars in tarpaulins. Recent photos show multiple cars covered in blue plastic for protection after a spate of attacks in Worthing, West Sussex, with locals claiming at least 20 vehicles were targeted by foxes. Jack Cousins, the AA's head of roads policy, said the animals may be attracted to the soy-based insulation on brake wires. God help us. Look at this. That's what people are doing now, apparently, to keep their brake cables safe. Madness. So those of you who saw my main video today on the Biden EV mandates might be interested in this story, which is about Stellantis that is going to push a bunch of Chinese EVs into Europe and other countries. They're not going to bother with the US at this stage. Stellantis to rapidly grow exports of Chinese EVs to Europe, other countries. Automaker Stellantis expects to quickly grow sales of China-made electric vehicles outside of the country through a new joint venture with Leap Motor starting later this year. The announcement comes amid increasing geopolitical tensions surrounding China-made electric vehicles in the US, Europe and other regions. The expansion plans do not currently include distribution to the US, Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares said, citing, among other reasons, new American tariffs on China-made EVs. Automaker Stellantis expects to quickly grow sales of China-made electric vehicles outside of the country through a new joint venture with Leap Motor starting later this year, according to the two companies. The companies said Tuesday that beginning in September, sales of the China-built Leap Motor vehicles will begin through Stellantis distribution networks, including dealers in Europe, France, Italy, Germany, Netherlands, Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Greece and Romania. Those markets will be followed by the Middle East and Africa, India and Asia Pacific, and South America in late 2024, the companies said. So what's Europe going to do now? Are they going to impose tariffs on Chinese EVs? We'll have to wait and see. Now, this article just shows what a piece of junk the Cybertruck is. Cybertruck ends up in a ditch. It looks every inch a write-off. Just look at the picture. All the body panels have just fallen off. We've seen wrecked Cybertrucks before, but none seemed quite like this. The electric pickup truck ended up in a ditch full of water. Well, that's probably bad news to start with. The crash simply plucked out the door panels. It is indestructible. It is invincible. You can shoot at it, slam it with a baseball bat, metal ball, meteorite, or whatever. It just won't break. It just won't give in. Well, yes, those were all true, until it ended up in a ditch full of water. A post on X uploaded by Gregor Truck and featuring photos taken by Matt Skukas shows the exact level of damage that the Cybertruck sustained. According to the post, the truck went off the road into a ditch and onto its right side, ripping off the door steel. How the Cybertruck went into the ditch is yet unknown. I do love a good old-fashioned net zero hypocrisy story. New Mexico Governor Grisham's zero-emission fire engine has diesel motor. The New Mexico Environment Department provided Bernalillo County Fire and Rescue with $417,718 worth of taxpayer funding to help pay for $1.8 million in project costs to replace a 1991 engine model year diesel-fueled Class 8 Pierce fire engine. BCFR will replace the old diesel fire engine with a Pierce Volterra battery electric fire engine. The new engine produces zero tailpipe emissions, according to publicity materials produced by the Environment Department. The new electric fire engine shows the versatility of zero-emission vehicles, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham said in a statement. Yet again, New Mexico is leading the way in practical, effective climate action. Neither Grisham nor the Environment Department mentioned that the zero-emissions fire engine comes equipped with a diesel engine for times when the batteries give out. Or as the marketing copy puts it, internal combustion engine engagement is automated with seamless transition after batteries have been depleted. That is most likely when the engine is used for its designed purpose of spraying large amounts of water on a fire. When the diesel engine is running, the emissions are more than zero. Yes, they are. Oh, God. The London to Brighton is a classic car race that's been going for decades. I don't know when it started. It's a classic institution of British motoring. And now there's this shitty EV rally, London to Brighton. Welcome to the London to Brighton EV Rally 2024. Welcome to the electrifying world of the London to Brighton EV Rally. As we gear up for our 4th consecutive year, we invite you to join us on June the 22nd for a journey like no other, where innovation meets excitement on the road from central London to the heart of Brighton. Picture this, a convoy of 100 cutting-edge electric vehicles embarking on a green adventure, cruising through iconic landscapes and making a statement for sustainable mobility. Oh, seriously. It's about 53 miles, I think, from London to Brighton. Probably most of the EVs won't make it. It's quite hilly too. They've decided to do it in June when it's kind of reasonably warm. They wouldn't do it in the middle of winter, that's for sure. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Oh, and finally, more total dysfunction in Tesla. After the news that Tesla had sacked its entire supercharging team just days ago, maybe, now they're hiring them back. Brilliant planning. Tesla is rehiring supercharger staff. About 2 weeks ago, Elon Musk raised questions and worried automakers when he laid off Tesla's supercharger team. According to multiple reports, some 500 employees responsible for the design, development and maintenance of the automaker's charging network were let go. However, in a surprising turn of events, the company has started rehiring former team members. According to Bloomberg, the most notable return is Max de Zeger, Tesla's director of charging for North America. While it is still unknown how many former colleagues will return and why they were sent packing in the first place, it could alleviate concerns from industry stakeholders who were puzzled by the layoffs. See, this is just another example of Tesla's appallingly bad management, that you can make decisions like that just at the drop of a hat and then have to reverse them days later. Surprising the company is even still afloat. Madness. So this one's just a quick stop press as I'm editing the video. Australia's EV sales boom falters. Electric vehicle sales drop for the first time in 3 years, driven down by 3 factors. Is the honeymoon over for electric vehicles in Australia? Answer, yes. It's clear that the EV sales surge has lost some of its spark, with the latest statistics revealing buyer demand for battery electric vehicles waning in Australia and abroad. What a surprise. Last month, Australian EV registrations were down 5.1%, marking the first time in more than 3 years that EV sales have dipped down under. There are 3 primary factors affecting buyer trends here: recharging infrastructure, relatively high purchase prices as government rebates are wound down, and, according to the CEO of Australia's 4th biggest auto brand, early adopters have taken their fill. I think possibly the early adopters have done all they can, and now we're looking at market realities and what's occurring with cost, said Kia Motors Australia CEO Damien Meredith of the EV sales stutter. Well, it's going to be more than a stutter, that's for sure. Check out the link. I'll put the links for everything in the description, and you can read all these articles in detail. Okay, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye for now.